Hey, Spiritual Chuck here in the woods with my new boots. I'm going to give this a shot, okay? I'm going to talk about something pretty interesting. I watched a video just now by a YouTube channel called Giving Voice. And the title of the video was, "And God Said, The Awakening is Upon You, Part 2. And God Said, The Awakening is Upon You, Part 2. And what he's talking about the entire time, and he's saying this is as the most important thing. He's saying that you must know that you are your soulmate. You must know that you are your twin flame. And the way that he's saying that is, it's like, at one point he said, and you can see your soulmate or your twin flame in your partner. But what he's implying is that your partner is not necessarily your soulmate. And I have an idea for that. And it's through an experience that I had. I had an experience on the second day of the Lionsgate portal that started on 8/8 and went through 8/12 of this year. And it was on the second day, okay? And this is what I wrote down, okay? So the physical is transferred to the spiritual with eyes closed through the portal of the third eye. Don't open your eyes or be in complete darkness. If you have bliss in this physical, it's transferred to the spiritual realm. I was in the middle of going from physical to spiritual, back and forth to see the same. A literal transmutation or transfiguration from physical to spiritual. That was the epiphany of Lionsgate portal. And it's like there was a literal transmutation of me from physical to spiritual. It was like I am my twin flame in the spiritual. The spiritual is my twin flame. That kind of thing. I got goosebumps. It's like, and you know, I wrote that down, and I just now watched this video, and it clicked. It's like it clicked. This Giving Voice video. And it was like, I was trying to figure it out. I was trying to think about, well, what was that all about? And I heard Dan Winter talking about a guy, I forget what his name is, but he went into a spiritual realm and came back with sand in his between his toes. And it was like, what's he talking about, man? You know, and it's like there was a transmutation. In other words, he left his physical, you know, I don't know about that, but what I know is it made me think, you know, but what really made me think was the experience that I had on the 9th of this month. And it was really a trip. It was like, I woke up and it was like in the middle of the night, and it was, and I like intuitively knew to keep my eyes closed. I opened them, but I closed them again really fast, and I tried to keep them closed. But at the same time I did that, I was trying to turn the phone on so that I could voice record this experience, right? So that I could get it down, because I knew that if I tried to write it down, you know, if I lit something, if I lit a light and tried to write it down, that I would lose it. And so the easiest thing I knew to do was to try and turn the phone on without letting it light up, you know, keeping it flat with the screen down. And I did, and that's what I took my notes from, uh, was those videos, was that video. You know, it was like one video that really said what had happened. And it was like I was literally me, but in the spiritual realm. And it was like, so when they're talking about twin flames, I just want you guys to listen to this video and consider the possibility, and I want to add some more stuff to this possibility. In other words, besides it being the Lionsgate portal as a really high energy, ethereal portal kind of thing, I'm trying to think of what else that I was doing. And the only thing that I know that I was doing was I was doing a lot of walking. And, you know, I have been doing a lot of walking. And I've also been drinking my water, distilled water, and my water. And I've been trying to anoint myself with my water and drink my water. And so what I'm saying is it's like, it's almost as if, you know, my physical self, which we could call the masculine if you wanted to, you know, is drinking the waters, you know, the distilled water, the rainwater, you know, let's say that. And that my spiritual self is drinking my water, the ultra filtered plasma, the fourth state of matter, you know. Blessed is the person who finds himself in the fourth place in heaven, which is, you know, it's like, it's adding deep sleep to being awake. Deep sleep while awake is the fourth state of consciousness. So in my normal state, my physical state, I've experienced awake, dream, and deep sleep. But then to wake up to the deep sleep is to wake up to my twin flame, my soulmate, my true soulmate. And you could call her because, you know, it was amniotic fluid that I came through. You know, it was her, you know, that I found my water, right? That I experienced my water for the first time. So, you know, that's John. I mean, that would be John and Christ, or that would be Christ and Mary Magdalene, you know. It would be Jesus and Mary Magdalene. And the water would be the Christ child. You know, the amniotic fluid, the ultra-filtered plasma would be the Christ child. I don't know, however you want to look at that. But this guy is talking about this on this video, and he's saying that it's absolutely vital. It's absolutely necessary. It's the last thing. It's the thing that you have to do, you know. So check it out and see what you think. And, you know, feel free to comment. Peace, love, and light. Spiritual Chuck out.